Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Kings versus Hawks NBA matchup on Monday, November 18th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you love our premium picks, our best bets, just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. I've also got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at just $15, and you can use that discount code PICK to take an additional 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for a VIP concierge style program. We have these. All you got to do is text the number you see on the screen. But keep in mind, these are our most expensive premium products. They take more work. They take that one-on-one time. So if that's what you're looking for, though, we have it. If you're looking for that top tier, text that number. But let's get to it. We've got the Kings taking on the Hawks. The Hawks on the back-to-back after playing in Portland on Sunday. Meanwhile, the Kings come in, with a winning record so far on the season. The Hawks, their record is better than what we, the perception is, that's for sure. But neither of these teams are teams that I absolutely love, that's for sure, which makes these games some of the tougher videos that I have to do. We look at the Hawks, and, they certainly have some injuries on this team. It just seems that they always do. And, when we look at the Kings, they have a pretty loaded roster and some injuries as well on this team. So, Sabonis still day-to-day, Monk, still out, and DeRozan also day-to-day. So we have to see exactly how it shakes out here for the Kings. And, of course, we'll be watching those injury reports as well as those line movements on this type of game. When we look at, these two teams coming in, they've played already this season. The Kings won that game in Atlanta, 123-115. Sacramento was a 6-point road favorite in that one, while last year the Kings were a death sentence on the road as a favorite. Now, this year they've covered quite a few of those, but when we look at the Hawks offensively, not quite what they've been in recent years. 19th in three-point shooting percentage, and that's about where they are in three-pointers made also. So they're pretty much right on that. And then shooting at 46.8%. They've taken about 90 shots a game, which is about 10th in the NBA. So they're still in that same range of that 13th ranked shooting percentage. We look at the Kings, they're ninth best in shooting percentage against. But, the thing is, teams are making 48.6% of the shots, but they're taking a heck of a lot of shots. 29th in shots allowed per game and 28th in shots made per game. Same thing when we take it on out to the perimeter. 29th in three-pointers against, 29th in three-pointers made. That is not good. That is really actually terrible defense. Some of the worst that we've seen in the NBA. When we look at on the other side of it, well, we do have someone who's worse in the NBA. It's called the Atlanta Hawks. 30th in three-point shooting against, 30th in three-pointers made, 28th in three-pointers taken on them. So it's like that's how bad these teams are on the defensive end. When we look at the Kings, they've taken more shots than anybody. They've also made more shots than anybody, and they've hit at an alarming rate of 49.3% despite having those. But the thing is, they're not a good three-point shooting team, and a bunch of mid-range guys. They don't really have the bombers on this team, and I've said that a bunch in my videos. I think this is going to be a pretty competitive game. I think it's going to be high scoring, but I think the Hawks on the back-to-back might end on the road, cross-country road trip. Might be a little too much for them. I'm going to take the Kings at home, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com, 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.